Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. Well, at least Manchester United have got victory this evening through an own goal from Dawson from a corner kick, flicked on by McTominay and into the net on an own goal. Sees Manchester United move back up to second position in the league, and probably does mean that Manchester United will claim a Champions League spot this season, which is the only positive really to take from the fact that Manchester United got the job done. But what is there more to say on it? I mean, Greenwood was a bit better today than he has been in recent times, but for the majority of the season he's been horrendous. He could have had himself a couple of goals this evening, but he hasn't. And to be honest, when you look at that team sheet for Manchester United, you really do worry and you're concerned. And let's take away the manager from this equation. I know there's a lot of people that are Ollie out, and I can understand that Manchester United haven't been good enough lately, and there's a lot of people that are concerned with it. Yes, I do fucking understand, but I'm pissed off with how shit Manchester United have been recently. But you look at that lineup today, and do you see a team that's going to create lots of chances, score lots of goals in games of football? Because I fucking don't, to be honest. You look at the you've got two midfielders in there, in McTominay and Fred. Yes, McTominay has scored goals this season. Is he going to create chances? Is he going to put good passes through? And he's not that type of player, just isn't that type of player. Fred, very basic, isn't going to create chances. He's never going to score goals. You've got obviously Bruno Fernandes in there to create some chances to score goals. But besides that, you've got Rashford up on the left. Isn't prolific enough still in my opinion, but is coming back from injury and stuff, and has been injured off and on all season. You've got Mason Greenwood, who's got one fucking Premier League goal all season, and then you've got Dan James, whose end product isn't good enough and he's a squad player at best. So this isn't good enough for a Manchester United team looking to try and challenge for titles. That these players are all the fringe players for Manchester, pretty much. I mean, Rashford starts week in, week out, but Mason Greenwood isn't normally the number 9 for Manchester United and shouldn't be the number 9 at this present moment in time. Yes, he had a better game this evening, but still hasn't got himself a goal. I think he was a bit unlucky this evening, but his goal scoring record is very, very poor this season. And if Manchester United are to move forward, we need a real clinical forward up front. We really do. Someone that's getting in the box, getting chances, and we're getting chances into the forward man. And obviously without Edison Cavani up there, or even Anthony Martial, who can at least hold the ball up and was better against Man City, we do we do really lack the Cavani type of striker up there at this moment in time. And I think we do still lack the Paul Pogba in midfield, but I still don't think that they're the long-term options anyway for Manchester United moving forward with this team, because of Cavani's age, and whereas he has been okay for Manchester United this season. I was unconvinced when we did sign him. I really was, and I don't think that it has been necessarily as great as some people have made out. And this just bodes more the fact that Manchester United have got to go out and buy a younger striker in the summer. We really do, and the lack of strikers out there other than Erling Haaland is pretty bleak. It really is. But it is what it is for Manchester United. I just think that Manchester United have got to really improve this overall squad depth in terms of a better quality coming into the starting lineup. I really do. I just think that if you're starting with them 3 up front in a game of football, you're not going to create enough chances and score enough goals, in my opinion. And I'm actually very pleased that Manchester United fucking come away with victory this evening from an own goal, because I was a bit worried at half time this was going to be another fucking 0-0. I really was. And West Ham have actually come more into the game after Manchester United have scored the goal. Alright, Greenwood's hit the woodwork in the second half, which Manchester United could have, and Rashford's missed a chance in this game as well to score. But to be honest, I still don't think that Manchester United are good enough going forward if we want to take that next step. I mean, if we'd drawn this game, we would have been behind Leicester City, and I don't think that Leicester City are good enough. I really don't either. So it is what it is for Manchester United. We've got the victory, which I'm pleased with. I think we've deserved to get the victory, but we've made it hard work for ourselves. And going to Milan like this just isn't good enough for me. And I don't know where we go. I don't really know, to be honest. But at least there probably will be Champions League football again next season. There probably won't be any silverware this season, because if we play like we have done in recent games, I don't think the Manchester United are good enough to win silverware this season. I think we've got to hope that players do come back from injury now. Martial and Pogba and Cavani all come back from injury to help out the squad, because it is looking it is looking a bit threadbare. He's not. I mean, the lack of substitutions is worrying for me. I think he could have done something, but obviously the game was on a knife edge in this one, and people criticised him for making substitutes against AC Milan, and he hasn't done this evening, and we've seen this game out. So I don't know. People are criticising the fact that he hasn't made substitutions tonight, which is a problem. But when he's made them, and he's made the wrong one, maybe the wrong ones against AC Milan, people are criticising. So maybe he thought that it was best to keep it as it was and how it was going, and just to hope to see the game through for Manchester United this evening. Diallo is a young guy, learning his trade. Is he good enough for Manchester United's first 11 at this moment in time? No, he's not. He's had a decent 45 minutes when he come on against AC Milan. Yes, he has. And everyone's raving and expecting him to come into the starting lineup for this game against West Ham and perform miracles again. Now, yes, Marcus Rashford did it all them years, 5 odd years ago, and do it, but it doesn't work for every player. He needs to be bedded into this team, I think, and to be relying on him at this young of an age would be a lot on the guy's shoulders. It would, yeah, definitely. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo come into Manchester United at a young age, and so did Wayne Rooney, but they come in and they were performing at a decent level. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo was still performing at a decent level. His goal record wasn't great, but he got some assists as well, and did put in some good performances at 17, 18 for Manchester United. Obviously, Wayne Rooney was immense at that age, but them two were around star-studded squads for Manchester United. When we had the likes of Giggs, Scholes, Ruud van Nistelrooy, I mean, so many good players, Roy Keane, so many good players in the Manchester United side at that moment in time, and this side is nowhere near the level of when Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo come into the team. And when you're coming into a team that's scoring 3 or 4 goals a game, that would be a lot more confident for bringing Diallo in. And the only other option we had on the substitutes bench this evening was Shoretiri, and I don't think Shoretiri is ready for Manchester United yet. I don't. He played for the under 23s the other on Friday, but I don't think he's ready, and he's just getting a place on the bench until the other players come back for Manchester United, I believe, because I don't think he's ready. And he could have made another substitution, maybe brought Matic on. I think maybe would have been an option, maybe just to control the game a bit more in that second half. But to be honest, it would changing this have worked. I mean, I didn't think James was good tonight. I thought he was poor, but would it have worked? I don't. To be honest, I don't know. The manager does get paid the big bucks to make them decisions, and when they go right, he gets applauded. When they go wrong, he gets fucking hounded out. So it is what it is. But Manchester United got the job done this evening. That's all that matters, to be honest. We've done the job. We're in second position. We may well finish second position this season. It is a bit of an improvement on last season, but if we don't win any trophies this season, it is going to be a fucking kick in the bollocks. It really is, because the progress will be minimal, and the need for reinforcements is probably more so now than it seems last season, which is weird. But the striking position for me is just a real problem. The right wing position is still a massive problem. Midfield is still a problem with Fred and McTominay in there, and it's just a bit basic, and there's still a centre-back. There is a lot of problems still to conundrum for Manchester United, but we've got the job done. We've got a 1-0 win. Henderson's kept a clean sheet again. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.